Hello everyone and welcome to Pandemonium.tv Darkhorse. The Own Dog here with you, and we got 3 phenomenal matches lined up for you today, but starting off, 2 new Pandemonium Pro Wrestling competitors will make their debut. Leo Kanedo takes on Miggy Rose as we get things underway here on Darkhorse.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. And last but not least, before we get onto our show and I introduce you to that VOICE, Oscar the Voice. Last week, we lost an icon here on this planet in the wrestling world. In the one, the only, the bad guy, Scott Hall. So to honor him, I want to have a quick moment of silence, if we may. I had the pleasure of meeting Scott about a year ago, thanks to the Inland Empire Toy Store. And the vibe that I got from him is he wouldn't have wanted a moment of silence. I think he would have wanted us all to be loud and proud and happy as fans for him. So real quick, let me get a hey yo. Hey yo! Let me get a hey yo. Hey yo! Let me get a hey yo. Hey yo! I love it, California. Perfect. Are you ready for Pandemonium.tv? Without any further introduction, he is the VOICE. You have seen him on the Bear Cave. Give it up for the one, the only Oscar the Voice. Thank you. Give it up for Ryan, everybody. Ryan. Oh my gosh. And can I just say, because I couldn't say it back there, I had to be a little quiet, but hey yo, much respect. Much respect. How's everybody doing tonight? I just want you all to know that all the wrestlers are back there right now and they can hear you, so let's get another scream going. Come on. I hope you guys heard that back there. They're ready for you. I'm ready for you. So without further ado, I'm going to need your guys' help on this one. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. With a 15-minute time limit.
All right, Oscar getting us set, and buddy, I am ready to go. We have got an amazing card tonight on Pandemonium.tv Darkhorse, not the least of which is this kickoff matchup, and I've been looking forward to this one myself for a bit of time now, as we are going to see 2 folks, at least 2 gentlemen, relatively familiar with one another in this matchup from their days in Millennium Pro Wrestling, but here we go, right there. Intimidating, to be sure. Leo Kanedo is out here. Now look at this crowd, not sure what to make of the Masked Man as he makes his way to the ringside area. And there we go. Folks in attendance now starting to make up their minds on Kanedo. I'll tell you what, I know this. The man could get it done in the ring. Theatrics notwithstanding, the guy could get it done. There we get a look at Leo Kanedo. Kick things off here tonight, and he's going to have his work cut out for him. Kanedo, of course, out of Level Up Wrestling, and done some matches in Millennium Pro. And now we await the arrival of his opponent for the evening. And here, not really, not a warm welcome for Kanedo. But now here we go. My goodness. The energy has changed as Miggy Rose makes his way to the ring. And I'll tell you what, he is hyped up, man. Fired up and ready to go here on Darkhorse. And what a big night for Pandemonium.tv. 2 young up-and-comers making their debut here tonight And this is going to be a phenomenal contest to be sure. But look at how fired up Miggy Rose is. I got to say, man, I love it. I like the energy. I like the high intensity coming out here. And a little bit of swagger from Mr. Rose. Other side of the ring there, Leo Kanedo does not look too impressed.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make it official. On this corner, Miggy Rose! And who's the corner? On this corner, Leo Kanedo!
And Oscar getting it done. And we are getting ready to ring the bell on this one. Crowd here did not seem, I mean, they seem to be behind Miggy Rose. And here we go, a little bit of sportsmanship. Now, wait a minute. Kanedo wanted no part of that, slapping the hand of Miggy away. And there we go, the bell is rung. We have begun. Fired up for singles competition here to kick off Darkhorse. Here we go, collar and elbow tie-up. And Rose now ducks behind. Rose in the solid black tights. And Miggy Rose with the yellow stripes there. I'm sorry, Kanedo with the yellow stripes. Forgive me. And now look at this. Chain wrestling into the a hammerlock. Chicken wing pulls the other shoulder back and stretching that shoulder out. Pull your arm right out of the socket. Floats over to the front face lock. Good wrestling here from the get-go. Gosh, what a shot there. Kanedo now with a wrist lock. And Rose trying to fight him off. Irish whip. Kanedo, wait a minute, goes underneath. And good float over and counter. Down goes Leo in the corner. And here comes Miggy. Gosh, what a drop kick. Holy smokes, folks. A shot and a half, and now, goodness gracious, that running hip strike. Right to the face, into the cover. 1, 2, and no. My goodness, near fall early on in this matchup. And I'll tell you what, good counter combination as now Rose back to his feet. Working on the arms again of the bigger man, Kanedo. Kanedo now with a waist lock, trying to slow down the momentum of Miggy here. And go behind from Rose. Counter, perhaps. Yes, indeed. Rolls him off. Here comes Kanedo. Ooh, whip for the clothesline. Miggy just ducks out of the way, and now Rose into the corner again, and Leo Kanedo takes a shot to the face, courtesy of Miggy Rose. Irish whip to the opposite corner. Kanedo with a slide and a counter with a kick to the head. Big time clothesline. My gosh. Folks, he took his head off, and now, look at this. Arrogance here, and a 1 count only. It's going to take more than that to get a pinfall here. You're going to have to cover him, hook a leg, with a lot of disrespect. And now look at this. Kanedo just going right to the face and the eyes. Elbows to the chest. And just turning on the brutal switch here as he starts to pound away at Miggy Rose. Now Kanedo, maybe a handful of hair there, and into the ropes. Look at this, chokehold. Referee trying to put a 5 count on it. And there you go. Good job telling him. Oh, my goodness. Well, I don't know if Kanedo's really keen on obeying all the rules, as again, he leans into that second rope choke. Referee admonishing Kanedo again, as now Rose, dazed and confused. Wait a minute. Quick counter, duck out of the way. Woo, what a knife-edge chop. Goodness. Folks, you could hear that one echo throughout the building. Irish whip again. Kanedo into the corner. Miggy Rose looking to turn it around again, back to his favor. Oh, wait a minute here. Back body drop. Rose able to, well, balance himself and avoid the ringside. And then coming back in with that slingshot, sling blade down goes Kanedo and Miggy Rose. Starting to rock and roll. Firing on all cylinders here. Forearm shot. And now, handful of hair. Wait a minute here. This package pile driver. Kanedo sensing the danger. And a back body drop counters his way out of it. That might have been lights out right there. Had Rose hit that pile driver. Now here comes Kanedo. Northern Lights suplex and a beauty. Floats through. Look at this. Look at the athleticism. Kanedo. Bang. Falcon Arrow. What a Northern Lights Falcon Arrow combo. 2 and a kick out by Miggy Rose at 2. Goodness. Kanedo can't believe it. I thought that was it, folks. 2 high impact moves back to back. And somehow Miggy Rose digging down deep and kicking out. Fans here trying to chant, get behind Miggy Rose, act as that unofficial Oh, goodness, look at this. Nasty chicken wing. Wrenching that arm back. Look at the angle on Kanedo's arm. Miggy Rose. He'll break his arm, folks. Kanedo, nothing he can do but try to fight out. Shots to the ribs, off the ropes, kick to the midsection. Miggy Rose still feeling it. Package pile driver. Bang! Oh, my God. That's gotta do it, too, and lights out. Miggy Rose pins Leo Kanedo after a hellacious package power bomb. And good golly, fans here stoked with a big Miggy Rose win here on Pandemonium.tv Darkhorse. Wow. Kanedo is hot, buddy. He is fired up. He cannot believe. Oh, he's trying to get the ref. Hair pull. I didn't see a hair pull. I saw a clean 1, 2, 3 and a Miggy Rose victory. Kanedo, well, bit of sour grapes perhaps, but he will walk away with a loss. Big win in his Pandemonium Pro Wrestling debut for Miggy Rose. And now, a moment indeed to enjoy and celebrate here with the fans in attendance. What a kickoff bout here for Darkhorse. All right, team, what a great opening contest. My goodness, it's only going to keep rocking and rolling from here. Coming up next, another new debut as Jen Savanni makes her Pandemonium Pro Wrestling debut, taking on Kid Isaac. And here we go. On her way to the ring first, there's Jen Savanni, making her Pandemonium Pro Wrestling debut here tonight as well. And I am excited to see her mix it up in the ring here tonight with Kid Isaac. Fans here. Pretty good welcome for Jen. As she talking with the fans right there at ringside. Into the ring goes Savanni. Now wait. Told the crowd to hang on. Wait a minute. I don't think she really wants to hear from the crowd. I don't know if that's her telling them to calm down or what. But either way, Jen Savanni in the ring ready for her debut. And she will be taking on this man right here, due out next. And there he is. Fans here pleased to see Kid Isaac. Look at a warm welcome for the kid. Last we saw Isaac was the Gen Z Gambit. Good to see him make his return here to Pandemonium tonight on Darkhorse. And loving the bow tie look. I gotta be honest. Listen, if you know anything about the O-Dog, I like a good bow tie. Kid Isaac looking pretty sharp.
On this corner, please welcome Jude Savanni! And her opponent, from the ball pit, Kid Isaac!
All right, Kid Isaac seems to have the better crowd reaction. Mixed reaction for Jen Savanni. But we will see how it all plays out as we are about to ring the bell. And I am very excited to see the debut of Savanni here tonight. Referee kind of going over the rules. I think Kid Isaac wants a handshake. And no handshake from Savanni. That was wrong. And here we go, team. This one is going to be an interesting contest for sure. And there's the bell. All right, we got the bell. My mistake. But we are now officially underway, and Isaac and Savanni, at least so far, don't seem to have a lot of interest in tying up. Jen Savanni seems a little disinterested, I'm not going to lie. Oh, gosh! And baits Isaac in with a big right-handed slap. Disrespectful from the newcomer. And now she's asking Isaac, give me one. Kid Isaac seems a little torn. Fans here get behind Isaac, want to see him wind up. And, oh, whip for the punch. Instead, fakes into the headlock. Side headlock takedown. And now Kid Isaac with a little bit of ground and pound on Jen Savanni. Good head scissor counter. Look at the nonchalant look on the face of Jen here as another slap. Kid Isaac trying to find his way out of this head scissor. Can't really find the momentum. Going to try to swing his body back and forth. But look at the strength. Wait a minute. Oh, and that, just like that, Kid Isaac, he was just fooling. Quick wave and a side headlock again. And Savanni maybe let her overconfidence get the best of her right there. But a good counter nonetheless from Kid Isaac. Now leaning into this side headlock. All about wearing your opponent down. Stopped at the foot. Referee saw it. Not a lot she could do about it. And now this waist lock. Kid Isaac able to snap the hands, go behind in a waist lock of his own. Leapfrog from Isaac. And look at the quickness of Kid Isaac out of the corner. And Savanni maybe starting to get frustrated. Nice deep arm drag takedown. And Kid Isaac now rocking and rolling. Much to the delight of fans here in attendance. And what a drop kick. Down goes Jen Savanni like a sack of potatoes. And Jen, well, wait a minute now. Kid Isaac back to the turnbuckle here. Setting her up. Starting it up, here we go. Kid Isaac out of the corner. Oh, gosh. Not sure what he had planned. Jen Savanni had it scouted, kicked in the midsection now. And face into that second turnbuckle. Savanni going to try to slow the pacing of this match down a little bit more to her liking. And now look at this, wearing in on the arms. And what torque. Foot on the neck. And use every count, or every second of that 5 count. Savanni very slow, methodical, and almost like laser precision as she's now starting to dismantle Kid Isaac. Nice snapmare out of the corner. And here we go. Goodness gracious, shades of Mr. Perfect right there. With that neck snap cover, hooks the leg, 2, and oh my. Near fall, Kid Isaac barely able to get that shoulder up. We got a 2 count. Savanni going to go back to work now in the corner. And Isaac is, feeling the effects here. Now, Savanni can't get him out of the corner. Able to hold on, lock his momentum. As she's trying for this Irish whip to the opposite corner. Finally gets it. No, wait a minute. Counter here from Isaac. Look at the hammer throw. Put all his weight into that. The brunt to the force to the spine of Savanni. And then running in with a back elbow comes Kid Isaac. And Kid Isaac is high octane, high energy. Oh, I thought he was going for a neck stab of his own. Instead, rolls through with that shotgun drop kick to the face. Down is Savanni, rocking and rolling. Kid Isaac in control. Fans here loving it. Look at that splash. Cover 2, and oh my! You don't come much closer to 3 without ringing the bell, team. Kid Isaac checking with the official. That was a 2 count. He's going to need to stay focused. Jen Savanni trying to get scouted, figure out where her opponent is. Kid Isaac is all over the ring, man. He is quick as a cat and high energy to spare. Here he comes with that running knee strike. Wait a minute, whoa now. Savanni pulled the official in the way. Kid Isaac pulls back to avoid hitting the referee, and Savanni gonna take advantage. What a shortcut. What a shortcut from Jen Savanni. And now locks in. Oh, God. Oh, my God. That fisherman DDT. 2. Good night, Kid Isaac. Goodness gracious. Jen Savanni played Kid Isaac like a fiddle and scores the win in her Pandemonium Pro Wrestling debut. A tough loss for Kid Isaac here on Darkhorse, but what a big win. What a debut for Jen Savanni. And again, you might not like some of the tactics, but brother, you can't argue with the results. Savanni walking out a winner. Kid Isaac still trying to figure out where he's at. And oh my, folks, it's time for our Dark Horse main event. J2 Mattioli makes his Pandemonium Pro Wrestling debut against one of the biggest men in the locker room, Ishmael Vaughn. That one's coming up next. Let's head on down to the ring. And here we go. Folks, it's time. As, well, we're going to get a first look here at Pandemonium Pro Wrestling at J2 Mattioli, as he's going to take on Ishmael Vaughn in quite possibly what might be one of the most intimidating debut Pandemonium opponents you could draw. Ishmael, a big, big dude to be sure. But Mattioli is no slouch, as the fans here getting their first look at him. Current Millennium Pro Tag Team Champion, MPW Tag Team Champion in the house, along with his partner Rebel Storm. Mattioli, one half of the Tag Champions in MPW, and of course, a former Level Up Pro Champion as well. Mattioli knows how to get it done in the ring. But the question is, all those credentials, what will they mean against a man the size and stature and with the pedigree of this fella, right? Well, not this fella. That fella there, Ishmael Vaughn. And there we see, that is Lola Electra accompanying Vaughn to the ring here. A new corner presence for Ishmael Vaughn, and quite frankly, listen, I can't say I blame the fella. With all the shenanigans we've been seeing from Honest John, it doesn't hurt to have somebody in your corner watching your back, and Lola Electra, she aims to do just that for the big man here tonight on Darkhorse. And Vaughn, look at this, soaking it in, baby, loving it, looking good. I'll tell you what, Lola Electra, she's looking good tonight too. Vaughn and Electra. Well, they strike a stunning entrance, and we know Vaughn can get it done in the ring. Let's
go, J2.
Let's get to Oscar.
On this corner, J2. And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Lola Ishmael Vaughn.
There we go, Oscar getting us set up with the ring introductions. And I'll say this, Mattioli, he didn't look very impressed. J2 wasn't too impressed as Vaughn hit the ring. And again, you know, he's been around. He knows how to get it done. As the bell rings, we are underway. Now, Vaughn's got the size advantage to be sure. Ishmael wants a minute here. Ready to go now. Now, wait a minute. Collar and elbow tie-up. Wait a minute. He needs to talk a little bit of strategy. Oh, wait a minute. No, hold on. He's checking, making sure he looks good. Lola had to, give him the thumbs up. Okay. Ishmael's looking good, and I think we're ready to go. Hey, if Vaughn wants to know how he looks, I'm not going to tell him not to. I'm not going to tell him to stop. All right, collar and elbow tie-up. We're finally locking up here. And again, the size advantage to Vaughn. We'll see how that plays out. It's not as though J2 is a small competitor. It's just Ishmael Vaughn is that big. Now look at this. For at least the time being, J2 gets the strength advantage and drives Vaughn into the corner. Vaughn outside of the ropes looking for a clean break. Wait a minute again here. Ishmael, Lola says he looks fabulous. Again, I'm not going to disagree, but Vaughn might want to pay a little bit more attention to J2 here instead of how he's looking. For Ishmael, though, maybe it's about looking good and performing good. Side headlock here. Vaughn able to counter out. Off the ropes. Ooh, gosh. Two big fellas collide. Neither moved much. J2 says, I like it. Let's do another one. Let's do it. Bang. Like two brick walls smashing into one another. Let's go one more time. Oh, wait a minute. I thought we were going to go again. Ishmael says, shove right to the face and a forearm shot. Now, J2, we're dropping blows here. Duck out of the way. Here comes Mattioli. Nice kick to the chest. And J2 now gets the better of Vaughn into the corner. That running knee strike. Well placed. And Vaughn seeing stars off the ropes. Here comes J2 with a big-time forearm shot. Cover. 1, 2. No, wait a minute. 2 count. Barely a 2. Lola. she looked concerned there for just a moment. And J2 trying to get some crowd support behind him. He is fired up. I told you he was intense. Here we go, off the ropes. Wait a minute, whoa, whoa, whoa. Referee not seeing it, but Lola on the outside. Come on now. Vaughn with a boot to the face, and bang! God. Spine-shattering spine buster. Kick out at 2. Near fall. Vaughn thought he had it. Took Mattioli by surprise, and the distraction on the outside. Lola with more than a distraction, folks. She got physically involved. And Vaughn. Well, a bit of a new attitude here, I think. Making sure he's looking good, and Lola on the outside. Making sure things go according to plan. Here we go again. Come on. Referee, turn around here. Lola on the outside. She is clearly unafraid to get physically involved in J2. This is like a handicap match at this point. And J2's tag partner, Rebel Storm, nowhere in sight. Nobody watching his back. And Vaughn and Lola just kind of walking all over him. That kick right to the side of the face. That'll ring your bell. And now look at Ishmael. Look at this big man. Pull him to his feet. And Mattioli over with a suplex. The strength of Ishmael Vaughn. And he made it look so easy. Just picked him up and tossed him like a child, man. Vaughn. Oh, look at the arrogant cover with a foot on the stomach. Only gets a 1 count, but yeah, I'll tell you what, Ishmael Vaughn. Kind of seeing things in a new light here is Ishmael. And oh gosh, nice counter in the enziguri. Vaughn drops to a knee. Here comes J2 off the ropes. Bang! Hits that running shining wizard, and down goes Ishmael. Cover, 1, 2, and oh my, 2.5. 2.5, and a near fall, folks. But Ishmael Vaughn got that shoulder up at the very last second. J2 now, back to the drawing board, digging down into the offensive playbook. What's he got in store for the big man? Oh, wait a minute now, Ishmael Vaughn having some problem with his eye. Referee checking the eye of Vaughn. And here from the other side, come on now! Oh, God! Out of nowhere again with the referee distracted. Lola with a hurricane. Oh, God, the spear! 2, he's done! My God, what a spear! A rib-crushing spear! Ishmael Vaughn takes advantage of the damn distraction from Lola, and J2 never stood a chance. Goodness gracious! And these fans here, they were behind Vaughn when he came out. Reaction a little more mixed now. As well, they saw Lola. The game plan from the start, team, I think, was to get Lola involved. Ishmael Vaughn and Lola had a plan coming in to Darkhorse tonight. And baby, they didn't fail to execute. And look, Lola proud of herself here. Vaughn, John with that fan here at ringside. And these fans here at Darkhorse tonight do not appreciate.
I'll see all of y'all later tonight.
And Vaughn, no respect for these fans. Give him credit, though. He walks out of Darkhorse a winner tonight. And Lola, well, she gets a well-earned assist. My goodness, what a show, team. What a Darkhorse. Folks, be sure to check us out next time as Pandemonium.tv comes at you. And, boy, we got some matches on the card that are going to blow you away, including tag team action as Dark Sheik and Aspen the Mermaid take on Full Set. And team former training partners from the Santino's Brother Wrestling Academy, they will get it on as RJ Santos takes on Richie Coy. That's coming up on Pandemonium.tv. And folks, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter and stay tuned for updates for when that show is going to air.